Hello, it's Simon here, and I'm about to publish this week's Confidence Wills blog, which is entitled The Best Way to Leave Money to a Child in the UK. Now, if any of you have children, you've probably noticed that raising them is not inexpensive, and you may well want to make some provision for them in your will. The first thing to get clear is that it's impossible for a child, somebody under the age of 18, to give a receipt for a gift by a will under English law. So any gift that you make to somebody under 18 in a will by default typically be held on trust by the executor of that will until the child reaches 18. You can extend that age further if you like by setting that down in your will, and if the child is your own or your stepchild, you'll get some preferential tax treatment around the trusts that arise in those circumstances. Now, whilst gifts to a child by a will can't be received in full, as it were, by that child until they're of age, they are held on trust for them, and by dint of that, money can be applied to the maintenance of the child from that pot, if you like. Now, the trustees of this money typically have quite wide-ranging powers under the Trusts Act, and we recommend making a letter of wishes just to give some guidance on the sorts of things you're happy for them to sort of spend that money on before the child's able to receive the gift in full. Now, if the amount of money involved that you're leaving to the child is very big, or perhaps if the child has some alcohol problems or you're worried about profligacy on the part of the child, you might consider using a longer term trust structure, if you like, something that doesn't automatically pay everything out at a certain age to the child, but has some flexibility to react, if you like, to what's going on. And in that situation, we'd recommend using a thing called a discretionary trust. Now, this is a trust that gives quite a lot of power to trustees. You essentially say, okay, here's the money, here's who I want to benefit, sort of do as you will. And you can't legally bind them in a trust like that, otherwise the trust doesn't have the discretion. But it's a way of getting money to those you want in a sort of controlled fashion. So in that situation, you really want to be giving quite a lot of guidance, providing a robust letter of wishes to support that. Care needs to be taken with all these trusts because their taxation doesn't always follow in the most sort of linear of fashions from the taxation of non-trust funds. But we strongly advise you get advice. So if you want to have a conversation, get in touch with us via the website, which is www.confidencewills.co.uk. Subscribe to our video channel so that you can learn more, or you can go online and read the blogs as well. But I look forward to speaking to you again soon and wish you all a great weekend. Take care.